I've been obliterated. I've been obliterated. Hello everybody. Welcome to another wonderful stream. How are we all doing today? It's true. That's real footage of me, Roverspell. It's real. Maybe I'll hydrate Stormy. Guys, if you're a little bit confused, yesterday I was a videographer at a wedding. Cupseed, thank you for the follow. Hello everybody. Hello. Sorry. Listen. Today is gonna be a weird stream because I will say it, wrecked. I'm completely wrecked. Did I say follow instead? I meant subscription. Thank you for the prime sub capseed. The prime follow. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be a weird stream, okay guys? I'm just like, was it tiring but good or just bad? Honestly, it was funny because I planned this stream being like, yeah, I'm gonna have wedding anecdotes from the wedding. And then the wedding was happening. And I was like, man, tomorrow's stream is gonna go crazy because I have some stories. People, maybe I've lost faith in humanity. No, I haven't lost faith in humanity. I simply am saddened by the state of some people. You know what I mean? But yesterday, look, we'll go over it. I think I'll do it once I start playing Pokemon. I'll talk about the entire wedding. It'll be a full story time stream, basically. So before then, let's just calm down. I will say, like, in terms of my body, like all my muscles hurt because I'm a videographer. Well, I'm not a. Technically, I stopped doing videography to do this. But I have a camera rig that is like pretty heavy. And I have spent the last year and a half sitting at a computer streaming and editing. So for me to have to carry a heavy camera rig for almost 12 hours was how long I was there for. Let's just say my arms actively just hurt. Like I didn't sleep very well last night because I was just like in pain. Think of the stretch, Mr. Moth. Why'd you do it? Because it was back when I was a flight attendant. One of my co-workers, because I shot someone else's wedding, and one of my co-workers loved how I did it and was like, hey, can you shoot my wedding as well? Holy hell. Fry! The 10 months. We've hit 10 months, Fry. It's amazing. What kind of wedding goes for 12 hours? Well, basically, I got there at 11, and we didn't leave until... about like 10. No, we didn't leave till like 10:15, I want to say. So under 12 hours I was there for. But I'll go through the whole thing once we start playing stuff. Yeah. Sorry. Listen, if I ever lose my train of thought, it's because literally my entire body hurts. I had to wear boots that I have not worn since I went to work, like over a year ago. Well, actually, no, it would have been March. It wasn't actually over a year ago. But I'm literally covered in blisters. I'm literally, like, covered. Like, everything hurts. Everything hurts and I'm in pain. Leave the posture check, Amanda. Is that your real full name? You should check. If your Twitch username is your real full name, you should change it. Because it's not very online safe, is all I'm saying, Amanda Marie Boyd. But yeah, I'm in pain. What can I say? What can I say? Guys, today's gonna be a chill stream. It's gonna be nice and chill. I'll do the full, like, literally, basically, once we start playing Pokemon, it's gonna be story time, you know what I mean? Yes, it's my full real name. Yeah, you should... Amanda, I highly recommend changing your username. Because it's not very online safe. Even if you have a somewhat common name. People gotta be more safe online. You know what I mean? Hello, Lilith. Probably change yours. I can't believe that Stormy is literally a warrior cat in real life. That's crazy. The word of the day is... Cloud. What does Cloud say? Yeah! Is that Cloud? Is that what Cloud says? Murky. Like a murky river. Oh, I got so excited there. I got so excited. Holy dooly. The Holy Doolies were kind of like a worse Wiggles, right? Dude, I have money. Thank you for the level 2 hype train, by the way, guys. We make that a level 787. No, I'm kidding. Muggy? Muggy. Look at that. Double letters always win. Thank you, Mr. Moth. Imagine being too afraid to do double letters. You know what I'm saying? Imagine being too afraid. Mr. Moth, you understand my soul. Mr. Moth, can I talk about what you messaged me? Because it would be funny if people knew. Can I let people know? Notification says everything hurts. The Goragle hurt his stitching. I physically was not ready for what I did yesterday, is all I'm saying. This game... This looks like a Switch game, but you know how it's like a Switch game where it's like lower quality, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Hello, Kimmy. I hope it's going well. Like this... Honestly, actually, you know what this makes me think of? It makes me think of Nier Automata. Actually, no, let's do Nier Replicant, actually. No, we don't. Let's do Nier Automata. No. Dr. Snails? What the fuck? 10 gifted subs? Dr. Snails. Thank you for the 10 gifted. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much. That's a lot of subs. Thank you everybody. I mean, everybody. Thanks everybody. Hey Greg, it's my first time catching you live after watching all of the Rainworld and Noitovods. You're hilarious and thank you for hours of entertainment. Also, I'm sorry you're in pain. A sock should never feel pain. Listen, when I go to hell, it'll be constant pain. So we're just gonna have to accept that, okay? Thank you, Dr. Snails. I'm glad you enjoy all the VODs. Happy to have you here. I appreciate the 10 gifted. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're hilarious. Did you watch the stand-up stream? Because that might change your mind. I actually got another comment on the stand-up stream of someone saying like, all respect lost in an instant. I thought it was a funny comment. What game is this? To me, this looks like Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Black Ops 3. PS3, Xbox 360. Like this is a Call of Duty game, right? Because Call of Duty isn't on PC, right? Like I reckon this is Call of Duty Black Ops 2. It's an RPG. Okay, I have no clue. What fucking game is this? It's an RPG? That was only on the PS3 and Xbox 360. Imagine not knowing what game this is. What is it, Retro? Okay, Retro, help. Help me then. You horrible, horrible man. I don't know. Has fate in the title? Is it? It's not fate. It's not a Fate's Day Night thing. Resonance of Fate. Thank you. Thank you, Retro. I've never heard of this game before in my entire life. How do you know what game this is? Also, Dr. Snails. Thank you for also subscribe. Thank you for gifting subs and then subscribing yourself. That's aura farming. This looks crazy. This looks insane. He's like doing flips in the air and shooting guns. Look at this. Did you see that? Oh my god. This just keeps going. All right, what movie is this? Oh, is this? It wouldn't be. No, it wouldn't be, right? It wouldn't be Fallen Angels, even though it looks like the tunnel from the front cover of Fallen Angels. Ooh, I feel like I know this dude. I don't know. I'm gonna say the house. It's not the house that Jack built, but not even listed. It's Joker vibes. Maybe I should listen to you. Maybe it is King of Comedy. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is Joker vibes. Wait, is it Taxi Driver? There's no way, right? I'm just typing in fucking movie names. It is. Holy shit. Rognin, thank you for the 2 months. Balance between cinematic and doesn't take an eternity. Battle animations and turn-based always a struggle. True. Yappity, you actually got it, like, because Joker is literally a, like, Scorsese ripoff. So you were literally correct when you said, it looks like Joker. Like, it's crazy how correct you were. But it is crazy that they show a picture of taxis and then it is Taxi Driver as well. Oh my god. What's next? What's next? It is Pokemon Today Day. It's very exciting. Oh, we gotta do Rehurdle. I'm loving all the song guessing games nowadays. What video game song is this? I know that. Holy shit, I know that. That just filled me with like so much nostalgia. Holy shit, what is that? It's not Golden Sun because I never played Golden Sun. Like, I think that's... It's Tunic. It's the shopkeeper from Tunic. Is it not Tunic? Am I crazy? Tunic isn't even on here. Okay. I was so sure. In that case, it's probably Zelda. I'm gonna put in a Zelda. I'm gonna say it's it's not Fairy Fountain. It's it's not Donkey Kong. Oh, why? It's just filling me with nostalgia. It's crazy how I've heard that before. I'm losing my mind. Remember that music lesson you were about to give me 3 days ago? I'm ready for it now. Okay, we're gonna abandon this for a second so I can come back to it. Mr. Balatro. So here's the Balatro main theme beat. Okay. Sorry guys, we're focusing on a single chatter today, and everyone else is excluded. So Mr. Balatro, Fry, what are you doing? What are you doing, Fry? You giving 5 gifted subs? Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you, Fry. What can I say? You're the goat, Fry. Welcome, hello. Okay, Mr. Balatro, listen to this. So the Bellagio main theme goes dun 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 dun. Right? That's like a one bar. Well, not one bar, but you know what I mean. Like one thing in the Bellagio theme. So if you click along with that, it goes bum 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 bum. Okay. Now, I'm going to put a heavy emphasis on the first note in that sequence, right? So it goes bum 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 bum. And then so listen to how many clicks there is. Bum 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 bum. Do you hear that? Now how many? That's 7, right? So that means, so if it repeats from there, right? So that's one bar is the bum 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 bum. Now most songs are 4/4, so it would be like 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. For example, like radioactive. I don't know. Just listen to any song, and it's probably going to be 4/4. But 7/4 is a much more interesting and unique time thing. You know what I mean? So if I play Bellagio theme 2 3 4 5. Okay, listen to it. Listen to it. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1. Do you see how the start of the bar is on that 1? So you can. That's how you listen for time signatures. You don't need to look at like sheet music or anything. You just count along with it and see what numbers you get to. And even if you double count, even if you get it like the timing kind of wrong. So it's like, if we do from the start here again, you go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 1 2. Even if you count like way too fast, it's like you can still, you'll be like, oh, 14, and then it's like, well, half of 14 is 7. As long as I halve the speed that I'm counting at, it'll be 7/4. You know what I mean? You do know what a time signature is? Well, you seemed confused. You seemed confused last time. Anyway, this is Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. This is not Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. This is Pokemon Ruby. This is Pokemon Silver. This is Pokemon, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Is it Pokemon? No. Like, I know this song. Is it a Zelda? Because no, it doesn't tell you. This one doesn't tell you. There's no point just doing a random guess because this one doesn't tell you anything. I missed the beat counting lesson. Care for an encore. You know how to count time signature, Yappity. That's in your piano. You're a talented musician. We break down Third Sanctuary from Deltarune next? Okay, hold on. Third Sanctuary. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It's 3 bars of 4 and then 1 bar of 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5. da 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 da. 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. It's cool. That's cool. It does change a lot. It does change time signature a lot in a very fun way. I'm listening to the Delusions of an Insane Man. Are you a musician, Fry? I'm curious. This is, like, I know this. You know what I mean? It's pissing me off. I just want to listen to the whole thing because it's like, this is like filling me with nostalgia. It's crazy. Dum 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 dum. Like, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, man. Like, what games would fill me? I need to listen to more. I need to. Okay, it's just the same thing again. It's the same thing again. It sounds like it would be a temple. It's not Temple A Spelunky. It's not the right. It's every. My stream is desperate. It's like, yeah, it does spell temple. If you take out all the letters from the rain formerly known as purple, it does spell temple. That's true. I've heard that song before. We play it a lot here. I don't know. Skip again. That did not go in a direction that I thought it would do. Is it actually Chrono Trigger? Maybe it is. Maybe I just heard it in like music. Maybe I've heard it in like videos and stuff. Is it Corridors of Time? It is. Okay, I've literally just like heard this in YouTube videos, I guess. I don't know why it filled me with. Should I play Chrono Trigger? How long is Chrono Trigger? Would I be able to? No. You know what this sounds like? And I'm going to get copyright struck for this, but I don't care. This sounds like... Actually, I can just search on here. We'll just get ads. It's fine. Sorry. What the fuck is this? Breathe in email summarization. Jesus Christ. I think but I mean, I'm completely wrong, but I think it has the same kind of vibe to it. But I've definitely heard this song before. Guys, type 1 if I should play Chrono Trigger, because I have never played it. I don't know anything, because I heard it has a really good story, but I don't know anything about it. I don't know how long it would be, and I'm not a big JRPG guy, but maybe I should. Maybe I should play Chrono Trigger. Maybe I should. Imagine Goragle plays just a random ass fucking JRPG. I'll go crazy. All right, well, you know what? I'm adding Chrono Trigger to the list. It is one of the greatest games of all time, and I would maybe enjoy it. We'll see. Now we got to do what's it called? What's it called? Video game Bandle. By JRPG standards, it isn't long. Okay. And to be fair, the good thing about long games like that is that I can lock in for like story parts. But when I'm just like doing nothing, I can still chat to you guys. So it's kind of like both. It's not really a lock-in game, you know? It's good. I can still chat during it. This is Mario, right? This is Mario. This is Mario, like, up in the sky. What's that fucking called? It's like Mario. Is it Mario World? It's a Mario World theme. It's like it's Super Mario World for the SNES. I think it's the title theme, right? Yes. Yes, got it in one. There we go. Okay, real story about Super Mario World. Real story about Super Mario World. I played a lot of Super Mario Bros. 3 as a kid because we had it on Game Boy Advance. And then I didn't know this game existed. And then one of my friends was playing it. And I was like, what the fuck? It looks crazy. What do you mean you can ride Yoshi? What the hell is this? And literally, genuinely, I was like, this is the greatest game ever made. I got so excited. You played Mario 3 Advance? I sure did. And a lot of it. Pandadlack! Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the 2 months. You should play Kaizo. You don't want to see that. Don't. Guys. No, you don't. No, I shouldn't. That is not something that you ever want to see. Okay? Do I know this Doctor Who episode first pick? No. Movies? No. Let's just go to the Scran, shall we? Let's go Scran. What am I voting for? I did the opposite. I was jealous of a friend with Mario 3 as I played Super Mario World. Damn. No, my animal. Okay, well, you know, if Yapity says it, I kind of got to do it, don't I? All right, play daily game. Which anime is higher rated on my anime list? Dance with Devils or Saki Achiga Hen episode of Side A? I'm going to be honest. If this looks bad, I think people will like this. I'm going to be honest. That's the art style, you can kind of tell. Either this is gauchered or it's bad. So I'm going to say this. There we go. Ha 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 ha. Platinum End or Assault Lily Bouquet. This is by the guy who made Death Note, I'm pretty sure. So people like this one. As far as I know. This is the Death Note guy. I don't know if there's more or less toxic yaoi. Platinum End. Whoa! People don't like Platinum End? I thought that was Death Note guy. Why was that a 6.02? That's so low. What the hell? Heya Camp or Genei o Kakeru Taiyo. I'm gonna be honest, this one looks more interesting to me. This looks like Slop. Wow, look, elemental girls. What if girls had elemental powers? Wow. Whereas this one is like, what if girls jump through windows and write on the blackboard? Told you. White Album, second season. Man, if the Beatles' White Album is so good, where's White Album second season? White Album second season. Or Yuki Yuna wa Yusha de aru Daimankai no Sho. The great Yuki Yuna is a hero. The great. This looks bad. Also bad. I would say bad cow fairy design. I'm not a big fan of it. Whereas White Album season 2 is probably the greatest anime ever made. I'm stupid. Makenki 2. They all got crazy tattoos. Looks terrible. Or The Promised Neverland. Now, we got to be careful. Now, I have not seen The Promised Neverland. People loved season 1 of The Promised Neverland. But I've heard that season 2 is not very good. All I know about The Promised Neverland is that it's basically an anime adaptation of Little Nightmares. But this is literally just what if women had boobs and wore bikinis. So if this has a lower rating, I'm going to lose. I don't care if season 2 is bad. It's going to be better than this. Yeah, 8.47. It's still very popular despite people not liking season 2. Tribe 9 This looks fun. We got a lot of different characters here. This guy has the mouthpiece from Dan 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 Dan. Am I right, guys? O tomodachi no imoto ga ore ni dake uzai. My friend's little sister has it in for me. Dude, don't you hate it when you're trying to get on with your life, but your friend's little sister has it in for you? Hey, Rat Baby, which anime would you rather watch? Tribe 9 or My Friend's Little Sister Has It In For Me? Your little sister has it in for me? What the fuck? Why would you say that about your own sister? Tribe 9. Well, understandable. DNA squared. How do you even square DNA? Is this just 2 DNA? Or Ico incarnation. This looks like Stranger Things. This is just Stranger Things. Look at this guy's fucking hair. It's like someone tried to draw Goku from memory. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Ico incarnation. What the fuck are we doing here today, people? Actually, my dear moments or momentary lily. This is about girls sitting on a rooftop in a cafe. What is this about? They have swords. Okay, they do fighting, but they hang out and drink tea together as well. And then they also have actually my dear moments. This is a sailing anime. This is a sailing anime. Like, look what they're doing. They're on a boat. There's no sails, to be fair. Boating anime, fishing anime? Bro wishes they were Tsurutama. She's gonna fall into the ocean and drown. The worst in anime's name is, the better it is. It depends. It kind of loops around a little bit. Sword girls or boat girls? Well, this has a random guy on it too. I'm gonna say Momentary Lily is probably quite popular. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, never mind on that one. Bye Bye Earth. Okay. Seeing a lot of animal people here. I'm guessing it's an isekai. Action, adventure, fantasy, but surely an isekai, right? Bye Bye Earth, and it's not an isekai? Surely it is. Or Tensei Akujo no Kuro Rekshi. This is a comedy romance, the dark side of the reincarnated villainess. Okay, so it's a villainess anime. Or random... Can I say it's obvious when a show isn't made by furries? And this is one of them. Obviously. Catgirl buff? Nah. Surely, I think people think this is funny. Told ya. Told ya. Mouse. I don't see a single mouse on the screen here. And it's crazy what they got going on here. This should not be allowed. Can I say this? Like, I don't even know if I can have this on screen. Or Diamond No Ace. I think this is like a famous baseball anime. People like this. It's better than this slop. 8.11. I told you people like this. I told you. I know everything there is to know. All right. Scrandle and then Pokemon and then wedding anecdotes. I would rather eat... Call me crazy, I'd rather eat the jumbo hot dog. Alright, what have we got today? 4 pierogi? What is a pierogi? Can someone explain to me what a pierogi is? With sour cream and red cabbage? I reckon this is going to get a debuff. Because people don't see the pierogi. All they see is the red cabbage and they go, I don't like red cabbage. And then they'll click the other one. Pierogi is a Russian dumpling. It's a potato-filled thing. Maybe I should have a pierogi. There probably isn't many... I'm guessing there isn't much Russian cuisine in Perth. We're kind of like very far away from Russia. Sharing box. 2 burgers, 55 burgers, 55 pies, 55 chicken strips, 55 cheese bites, 55 mozzarella sticks, 2 drinks and a program. I like variety. I like fried foods. I'm a sick fucking bastard. We don't have a lot of Slavic cuisine. Why is the stereotype of like Russia? It's like the guy in the Adidas tracksuit crouching, holding like a vodka. You know what I mean? Like, what does that mean? As a poll, I recommend pierogi. Are you from Poland, though, Fox? That's sick. My family's from Hungary, which is close to Poland. In fact, possibly next to it. Avro Spitfire chicken burger with S&P chips. What are S&P chips? Salt and pepper. Ah, okay. I was thinking the lemonade. That's L&P. I'm actually gonna just fucking log off. Or margarita pizza. This is the exact kind of pizza that we used to... Actually, this is like one of the pizzas that I ate an entire one of at the wedding. Although spoilers for the wedding anecdote, because that's a plot twist. What I just said. Once you know the story. You mean a gopnik? And they say suka bliat. I'd rather have this delicious burger. Wigan kebab. The witches are crazy today. Or the hot dog, which I would not eat. Like, surely it's this. Right? Like, people hate a bare hot dog, they'll never click on it. This at least is food. I just need to separate it all. And then scrape off the mushy peas. Then maybe we can survive. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Hot dog, again, photography debuff. Oh, no, look. It's split in the middle there, and the hot dog gets cut off here. I didn't even see that properly because of my monitor. I wonder if that's why I'm bad at games sometimes. Because my screen that I use currently is quite reflective. So it's hard for me to see the monitor a lot of the time. Maybe I need to get a new monitor. Because this reflective one just isn't good for me. And isn't good for looking at a screen. Because it just reflects if there's any light in the room at all. I need to get a new one. Or the Yorkshire pudding wrap. With beef and gravy. Probably that, right? Like, it looks like a muffin. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I'm going to be honest. I have no clue what I'm looking at. But I don't think people are clicking on this. You have so many subs. Go buy a new monitor. Well, I actually... And this is, again, lead up for the wedding. I bought a new phone. So I can't really afford to buy a new monitor anymore. Curry goat. Dude. The stupidest people you know are saying, I'd rather have the ice cream nachos. Imagine not wanting maybe probably a delicious curry goat. Looks soggy. It's curry. I want it soggy. It is a debuff. It's a debuff and it's a shame. Like, this would be delicious. Personally, I'd take out the rice. I don't like having rice with my curry. I'm not a rice guy, but this is just like, this isn't even like a good dessert. This is just like slop. But you know what? I'm going to click on this because I choose to stand up for what I believe in. I'm like one of those warriors fighting on the battlefield against the evil Demon King's army. And even though he's offered me like riches beyond my wildest comprehension, I believe in the goodness of humanity. And I believe that we can stand together and fight that which is evil. Fuck you, Demon King. As I stand in the middle of the battlefield, my brethren behind me fallen and killed. I look at the Demon King's encroaching army, and I say, you know what? Even at this final moment, I would still not take your offer, Demon King. And then in a single fell blow, he cuts me down, his blade digging through my sternum, severing me in two, as all life fades from my body. But at least I stood up for humanity. I would rather... Listen, if I could look what's inside this sandwich... I don't know what a Cubano sandwich is. If I could look inside, I'd eat it. But... Pulse i Waffel. Pulse i Waffel? Sorry, I probably shouldn't... Is that like a bad Norwish accent? I'd rather eat that. Thank you for the 1 bit, Stormy. I will. With that money, I will go forth and buy a new monitor. You ain't Himmelsock Man? G-O... No, I was trying to do a fucking baby no money. It boy, bitch I'm him. Fucking lame ass. Stupid fuck. Curry in a cup. Or Thai noodles. Thai noodles are great. Mm-mm. They got the swamp from Dark Souls 3. They put it in the game. What have they done? Or they turned Sonic the Hedgehog into a bun. Squished him down. I'm gonna be honest. I'd much rather have a purple Philly cheesesteak. What's the purple gonna do to me? Nothing. Oh, it looks unappetizing. It's food coloring. It has no flavor. You can make anything look like anything if you want to. I don't want a bowl of mushy peas. I don't want it. Give me a purple Philly cheesesteak. These people are stupid. If it looked like normal bread, they would have clicked on it and it would have been a 91%. It's food coloring. You're stupid. You're actually like beyond a shadow of a doubt fucking stupid. Below stupid. There's nothing in your brain. It's food coloring. You can make anything purple. You can make purple noodles. It's just going to be purple. You just put some food coloring in it. It doesn't change the color at all. Would you rather have a Philly cheesesteak or a fucking bowl of peas? I'd rather eat a Philly cheesesteak, thanks. Actually, no, this one's actually bad because it's purple. You're stupid. You're less than an animal. The brightly colored thing is telling you that it's poisonous. Sandwich filling looked dry regardless. It's a Philly cheesesteak versus a mushy peas. Chicken and rice. Chicken wings. 8 out of 10. Pokemon. Sometimes wait, can you buy mushy peas in Australia, Rat Baby? Has it come here? Has the Demon Lord come for us? Please say it ain't so. They're in the English section. What fucking supermarket are you going to where there's an English section? Genuinely, what the fuck are you talking about? The English section? What are you talking about? There's not an English section at Woolworths. There's not. You're crazy. There is. Dubious, this isn't about you. It's where you buy toast that's been pre-beaned. I'm burning down everything. Nobody can escape my wrath. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Like, welcome to the English section. We have pre-made beans on toast. We got mushy peas. And nothing else. Oh, and Yorkshire puddings too. You know, I once had Toad in the Hole. That was pretty good, I will say. I like black pudding, but you can't have too much of it or else you feel weird. But I actually do like black pudding. I hope that isn't illegal for me to say. All right, everybody. It's time to play some Pokemon. Where do I usually put the chat for Pokemon streams? Does anyone know? Do I usually put it here, just on the left side? Does anyone care? Doesn't matter. In the middle of the screen? I'll put it here. I'll put it in the Noita location. Noita mentioned? Whoa. Goragle, do you Fire Emblem? I've never played a Fire Emblem game in my life. Welcome back to Pokemon, everybody.
Yourself some mushy peas.
So I just caught that right then. Thank you for the 50 bits, Rat Baby. You know what? I'm gonna do a Scrandle cooking stream where I make Scrandle on my own. So that'll be exciting. So I will eat mushy peas. I'll also eat Zeros Kenya. I'm so excited for Zeros Kenya. I'm actually really sad that I missed the Thanksgiving. I missed the Thanksgiving Scrandle because that was all Zeros Kenya. It's literally my favorite thing in the entire world. Also, it was funny. I think someone in the Discord was saying Pokemon looks boring when I watch Goragle play it. It just looks like mindless running around, which makes me laugh so hard. Because when I play Pokemon, literally all I do is mindlessly run around. I play Pokemon the most boring way ever. I barely even play it. I just walk around and do nothing, and just so I can talk to you guys. I'm gonna have a Slowpoke. Do I want a Galarian Slowpoke? Is that what I can do right now? Also, I will get started with the... Don't worry, guys. The wedding anecdote will begin. This is maybe one of my best stories because it literally happened to me yesterday. But also, I think it's also a good look, at least at the beginning. It's a good thing of like... Oh wait, did I evolve my Slowpoke or do I have a normal Slowpoke too? I don't think I have a normal Slowpoke. Oh no, I do. Excellent. Of course. Oh, I could have just done it from the box. Okay. So guys, I actually bought a new phone. So actually, how do I put this? Okay, so about a year ago, I gotta do the whole story. So apologies if it's like segmented. I tell it in the worst possible way. You can't really follow what the hell I'm talking about. I'm very tired from yesterday. I'm on the brink of death. It's horrible. But about a year ago. Hold on, I do have to blow my nose. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. All right, so Pookie, that's Pookie right there. About a year ago, when I was still working as a flight attendant, actually no, longer than a year ago, I shot another another coworker's wedding. It was the first wedding I've ever shot, and because they weren't really thinking about getting a videographer, but I was like, I'll do it for $100, which is very, very low for a videographer. It was basically for free, but I wanted to get experience as a wedding videographer, right? So I did it. It was a tiring experience, but it went well. And then my manager, like one of the big managers in Perth, was like, hey, I'm getting married next year in November. We'd love to have someone we know being the videographer. Would you like to shoot it? And I was like, you know what? Yes, I will do it. I will do it. And so, I mean, I did it, right? To be honest, I was kind of... Because that was before the streaming really started at all. Because at the time, I was like, I'm going to do like... I'm going to do videography work like full time. You know what I mean? Which at the time I thought was like a really... Like that's what I was going to do. And that's what I cared about. And I was like, I need to get a job that pays well enough so I can leave this shitty flight attending job that I hate. And then eventually I got into streaming and, you know, yada, yada, yada. But this fucking job as a videographer. Well, wedding videographer specifically. Now, I don't really want to do videography. I want to do, like, films. You know what I mean? Which is a very different thing. So I don't really enjoy doing weddings. Also, what the fuck is happening here? I don't really enjoy doing weddings. They're a bit like... What's happening? Didn't you being a stewardess make good money? I mean, yeah, it made okay money. I think I got paid about 70k a year. So it's like, it's pretty solid. It's a full-time job. But it's also, like, not what I wanted to do. I didn't like it. It's the final boss of customer service. Anyway. I'm doing the backstory go way too longer than the actual story. So you want to be a cameraman? No. I think I've always wanted to be a writer. It's just that I was like, no, I have to do everything if I want to write my own films. You know what I mean? Anyway, my manager asked, can you film my wedding? I say yes. I've then become a streamer, and every single day I'm like, should I message her being like, hey, I can't do the wedding actually. Can I cancel? But I never did it because I sent her a quote and there was a deposit for the quote. And at the time, streaming wasn't making as much money as I would have liked. And I was running out of savings and I wasn't making enough money from YouTube or Twitch. And I was a little bit afraid. And I had to accept the deposit. So I couldn't cancel because I accepted the deposit. I needed the money. Now, this job I did for about $1,500. Now, in reality, wedding videographers cost like upwards of 10K. So I was again doing it for very, very cheap. But I am still an amateur. So I felt it was like a fair price, I will say. So the deposit was like $400 and it was like, fuck, I need this money or else I will not have food. So I accepted... I'll drink all the water. I accepted it and I was like, I guess I'll just do this. It's fine. So every single month I was like just stressed about it. Anyway, let's get to the wedding, shall we? So we go to like a little, what do you call it? Oh my god, just let me pick the right option. Stop the water, sure. No, it's like a rehearsal. There's a rehearsal a few days before, like 5 days before. And just so we can like sort out some ideas and stuff about how to get stuff done. And I talked to the celebrant, and the celebrant is like, oh, I've got the speaker, are you going to be recording the audio? Now, I do want to record the audio, but the problem is, my old phone that I had, literally a few days ago, was a Google Pixel 6a. And about 6 months ago, no, actually more like 10 months ago now, we got an email saying, hey, there's like a problem with the battery in all Google Pixel 6As. You have a Pixel 6? Do you have a Pixel 6a? Because we got an email saying like, hey, there's actually a problem with the battery in Pixel 6As. They're unsafe, and we're going to be giving you all cash for your phone. Like, we're going to send you money as compensation. Now, me and Jaywalker both have a Google Pixel 6a. We were fucking sending emails. We were like being like following it up. We still have not gotten any of that money. They promised us money. We never got it. It's fucked up. Fuck you, Google. Where's my fucking $650 that you owe me? How dare you? Like, it's fucked up. Anyway, but what they did do was do a software update to all Google Pixel 6As so that the battery can only get half charged. So, my phone would last for like a few hours before it would go dead. Like, it was bad. It did not last at all. But I've been using it for the last like 10 months. It's been fine. I don't have enough money for a new phone. Well, I didn't. Anyway, I'm now making good money on Twitch and YouTube. So it's like, okay, we can actually start buying stuff again. But to attach this speaker and record it, it was like, well, you need like an audio device, or you need to attach a laptop because you can put the speaker into like a live stream mode or whatever. And it's like, I don't have a laptop. And then I found out it's like, oh, you can actually use GarageBand on your phone. And what do you need to use GarageBand on? It's an iPhone. And I needed a phone that would actually last the ceremony, not just like run out of battery halfway through. Anyway. I bought a new phone, is what I'm saying. I had to buy a new phone. I needed to buy a new phone anyway. So I bought an iPhone 16e. I haven't used an iPhone since 2019. So that's fun. What are you telling me to do? Ice Beam. I've got Ice Punch. You wanna know Ice Beam? Fuck this. Fuck this, I'm running around aimlessly. Fuck this. Anyway. Are you still making Pokemon after subs? I am. Anyway. Yes, I'm going back. I've gone back to Apple. I'm going to see what it's like. I mean, hey, the good thing about using Apple products, they have really good face tracking. So maybe I enter my VTuber era. You never know. Pixel to iPhone has to be the downgrade of the century. That's how I know my chat is filled with freaks. When I told people when I was a flight attendant, oh, I have a Pixel, they all laughed at me. Because they're all iPhoners. I despise Apple phone. Well, I'm going back to it. I got, you know, you can't despise anything unless you have experience with it. So at least I'm getting experience with it now, so I can give a proper fair call on which one I actually prefer. Oh, shit, I'm so stupid. Anyway. What was I gonna say? Basically, I get an iPhone so I can record from the speaker. I also, because I'm like... It's weird because it feels a little bit neurotic that I did that. But it's also like, well, I had no other way to cleanly record the PA's audio. So like, what else was I supposed to do? I needed to get a new phone anyway. It lined up well. Let's just be smart about this. So it's fine. It's good. I need a new phone anyway. It's fine. And I will give you guys a fair judgment on Apple products. Although, to be honest, at the moment it has a lot of pop-ups, but it might just be because it's new. But I hate Apple computers. I'll never in my entire life use a MacBook. I hate how they work. I hate anything that isn't Windows, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a Windows guy. I can never go away from Windows. It's all I'll ever use, to be honest. Anyway. I also bought a new shirt and dress pants because I was like stressed. It was like, I don't want to be like badly dressed for the wedding. So I had to like buy new clothes and everything. It's stressful. That's the big thing about me like doing work for other people. Especially when it's like, oh yeah, I'll be I'll fucking shoot a wedding for you. It's like, well, now I'm like, fuck, I gotta be perfect in every single way. I gotta be the best. I gotta be absolutely perfect. Anyway. I wear my old work boots as well. And this is relevant. This is relevant to the story. Is that I wore my old work boots. Which I haven't worn in like over a year. Anyway. I want to use this. Anyway. So. When we go to the rehearsal. We are told by the bride herself. The photographer is getting here at 11. He is shooting me in the bridal suite first, and then the groom after that. And I'm like, that's cool. Sounds good. So we get an email the next day. Well, actually, no, it was that day with like a schedule, but we don't really look at it, which was a mistake. When we go to... Nina is playing Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. There are 12 missing speakers. Oh my god. Okay, sure. I can see one in the background there. They're ugly as all hell. We get to the wedding. It's me, and I have a camera assistant who's basically like a second cameraman. It's not really a camera assistant. It is much closer to an actual second cameraman. But it's my buddy. It's my buddy. I can say George. Let's call him George. And we arrive just before 11. We've got a bunch of equipment. Like literally, when you're a videographer, like we've both got like a Pelican case filled with like different stuff. We've got these really heavy tripods. I have a third camera that I'm using to shoot the ceremony, but it's just like DSLR. I won't tell the whole thing. I don't need to know every single detail. I'll tell you the important stuff. What is going on right now? Anyway, we get to the wedding. Turns out the photographer actually isn't getting there till 12. So we're there an hour early. We set up all our cameras and just kind of like wander around a little bit aimlessly. Because nothing's set up, so you can't really like film stuff because it's not like ready to go. And we gotta basically what we do as a videographer is just kind of like follow the photographer, because the photographer is more important than us, and we're just there as a kind of, did I say survey call? What is this? Attack on Titan? Anyway, eventually the photographer comes. We're waiting there for like an hour. The photographer comes. Lovely guy. Very cool guy. We go into the, we go up to the men's like suite where they're supposed to be getting ready, and they come out and they're like, oh, I'm just going to show the boys around the venue. We'll be back in like 5 minutes. I was like, okay. So it's like, we've already waited for an hour, and now that it's going to wander around for no reason when they should be getting ready, because they're like, we have like 45 minutes with them before we have to get to the bride's chambers. Thank you for the hydrate. Anyway, eventually they come back. We shoot photos of them. While we're shooting photos, didn't it say bride then groom? It sure did, Kimmy. Turns out it was the other way around. Not only was it an hour later, but the schedule said it was the groom first, then the bride. So it's just like, why did the... To be fair, we shouldn't have listened to the bride when she told us stuff. We should have just looked at the schedule and completely gone off that. But when someone tells you something different, you're usually quite inclined to believe them. You know what I mean? Okay, but this is a very funny part. So while we're shooting photos of the groom, photos and videos, I'm doing the videos, of course. A couple bridesmaids come in, and they're like, "Oh, we've got a gift from the bride," and it's like, "Have a look at this phone video." And they're watching a video. I can't see the video, and I can't really hear the video. They're like watching it on the phone, so I don't know what's going on. But at some point, all the groomsmen go like, "Whoa!" And then the bridesmaids hand them some Pokemon cards, and one of them is in like a grade, you know, one of those like great plastic graded containers for like a Pokemon card. So it's like, oh my god, did they get them like a graded Pokemon card? And the groom starts explaining to me, he's like, oh yeah, so in different, like we always like go to different places and then like film ourselves unboxing Pokemon cards in different places. And I'm like, what is he talking about? Thank you, Mr. Moth. With a stretch and the posture check. I'm telling a story. Anyway. Well, actually, okay, so first of all, they handed off the graded card to him. And I was like, what is that? And I saw the back and it said it was Pokemon. And I was like, that's crazy. I guess these people are actually pretty cool. Like, I didn't think they were this cool that they had, like, Pokemon cards and stuff. And we didn't have a look at it, but everyone was, like, crowding around being like, that's so awesome. That's amazing. And I was like, what Pokemon card could elicit this kind of reaction? And then the photographer says, oh, can you turn the card around so I can take a photo of it? And he turns the card around, and I don't know what I'm looking at. Because I'm like, my brain is expecting a Pokemon. There is not a Pokemon on this card. And I'm like, what the hell did I see? Anyway, he puts the card down and I go over to it. Guys, I'm not kidding. So the graded card that was in this container was a custom Pokemon card of the bride and groom with the artwork being a ChatGPT Ghibli-fied picture of the both of them AI art. With like their names at the top and like a custom move underneath, but man, having this fucking cheap ass Ghibli fucking AI art image is like I had to hold in laughter. It was so fucking funny. It's like, I'm gonna make a really cute like custom Pokemon card because you care about Pokemon so much. It did have the yellow piss filter. It did. It was one of the fucking classic like just Ghibli-fied images. It looks nothing like Studio Ghibli. You know what I mean? It was like, holy. Well, it's crazy because it's like they couldn't be bothered to pay someone. But it's not just that. It's like they could be bothered to like, I don't know how you do it, but like make a custom Pokemon card, get art for it, put all custom text and everything on it, and then put it into like an official like graded case with like a thing at the top. It's crazy. Goragle is streaming its Pokemon Goragle Squish mods. Time them out for the entire stream. Or plead your case first, Lemons, and then maybe I can pass my judgment then. But it's like, dude, he showed it to me, he looked so proud, and I just had to say to him, straight-faced, that's awesome. That's so cool. Because I couldn't say anything. I couldn't be like, I'm just standing there. I'm not supposed to be there. No Pokemon product has been good in 20 years. Lemons, it's not about the Pokemon. Whatever's happening on the screen right now, I'm not even looking. I'm not even looking at the fucking screen. Who am I decapitating? Time out Lemons for 3,000 seconds, please. My chat craves blood. Anyway. It was a hilariously horrible wedding gift that everyone was like super hyped up about. And it's just like, as someone who's very online and seeing, not like, okay, the thing is, even if I was a normie, I didn't care about AI art. Like, the whole trend of like Ghibli-fying images, isn't that old as fuck now? You know what I mean? Like, isn't that, like, that was like start of the year or something, or like 6 months ago. That's not a thing anymore. Like, no one actually cares about Ghibli-fying their face anymore. That's not a thing. It's like, I'm just surprised that this was like a special wedding gift. Anyway, it was crazy. You know what? I could probably bring up a picture of it and just like crop out the names and everything like that. Because it's crazy how, like, the card looked amazing except for the art. Anyway, after that, the grooms take like 10 years to get ready. We're late getting into the bridal suite. It is very funny that oh, actually, I've got to Google this. Okay, so the groom was playing music from a speaker very, very loudly in his suite. And it was very funny that when you go to the bride suite, their music is like so quiet and it's much more chill. And like the groom was playing, and he was always saying like, oh, this is my gym mix. So it was all like this loud, like EDM rap, like hype music. It was crazy. It was crazy. But I heard a Kanye West song that I've never heard before. I'm not even going to Google it because I'd rather just straw man here. But if it was a Kanye West song from one of his newer albums, it's like, I'm a bit worried. I'm a little worried, is all I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying you can't still listen to Kanye West, but like, I didn't recognize this song, and I used to listen to Kanye, you know what I mean? And if I didn't recognize the song, it's probably from one of the new albums that I haven't listened to because they're weird and maybe a bit, you know. Anyway, I'm not going to pass judgment, but I will strawman slightly and say, little scary. But you know, it's a thing of like normies. They don't have media literacy. You know what I mean? They don't actually care about anything at all. At the end of the day, it's fine. Anyway, we shoot the grooms, we shoot the bride. Oh my god. So I had to like, after we shot the bride stuff, we had a little bit of downtime into the ceremony, right? And I had to find the celebrant because I had to like get my phone attached to the speaker system so I could record it. And I can't find the celebrant anywhere. I'm walking around everywhere. Eventually I come back to where the bride's staying. Of course, that's where the celebrant is. It's like somehow she's just avoided me entering there, and then I avoided her coming in there, and it was just very annoying because I'm like under a time pressure, you know what I mean? Also, Plush Puppy Poppy, thank you for the subscription with Prime. I appreciate it. Plush Puppy sounds like Hush Puppy, like the shoes. Anyway, eventually I find her and I'm like, hey, I just need your help to like set up the speaker with my phone so I can record it. And she's like, oh yes, of course. And like I follow her, and then she immediately gets sidetracked and starts trying to like enter a different venue. And I'm like, hey, you know what? Are we gonna do the thing? And she's like, oh, I just need to find the DJ. And I'm like, why the fuck is she looking for the DJ, man? I'm under a time pressure. We got to get this sorted, so I got to get it set up, and then it's done. But then she's like, oh, the DJ promised to get me a windsock for my microphone. And it's like, first of all, I don't think it's called, is it called a windsock? What's the fuck? I'm blanking on it. It's a camera term. Wind cover for mic. What is that usually called? Okay, it is a windsock. Never mind. In my head, a windsock is the fucking thing at an airport, but it is a windsock. Anyway, she can't find the DJ, and I'm like standing there, and she's like, oh, can you hold this? And she's making me hold the microphone, and it's like, are you, like, why do you have this attitude like I don't have a job to do? You know what I mean? It's just a weird, like, it pisses me off. It's like I came to found you to get something done. I'm not your personal assistant gonna carry your fucking mic for you. Anyway, she like jerks me around. I'm trying to get stuff done. And she's like playing with me, man. She's playing with me. Anyway, we can we make it? We can. Eventually we get to the speaker system, and she gets distracted talking to the musician, and it's like, oh my god. So anyway, I don't think it's called a windscreen. I think the windscreen is a car retro. I'm fairly certain. I've never been here before. Anyway. Surely. Oh, that's a bigger bomber snow as well. That's crazy. What was I gonna say? Eventually we get to the speaker system. I like turn it on, like, you know, I get her to test the microphone and everything. It's all good. It's sorted out, you know what I mean? It's fine. It actually just works super easy, and I'm actually so happy that I bought an iPhone, because if I hadn't have bought an iPhone, I genuinely might have been like completely cooked. Like, it actually helped the hell out of me because it just worked. I just plugged it in, I turned on the live stream like mode on the speaker, everything worked exactly perfectly, and I was like, man, this is what you get for doing research and buying the things that you need. It's crazy. Anyway, it takes ages. Obviously, she jerks me around for so long that it takes ages for me to eventually get there. As soon as I plug it in and test it, because I then tape my phone to the top of the speaker so it's not going to fall off. And then as soon as I'd done that, the celebrant turns to me and it's like, right, so you're all good. We can start the ceremony. And it's like, what are you fucking talking about? Now I have to grab my camera, set it up, put it on the tripod, come bring it back here. Like, obviously I didn't tell her this, but like, what do you mean? I just taped my phone to the top of the speaker and you think I'm ready with my camera? Like, I've been waiting for you. You can't rush me now. Just pissed me off so bad. Anyway. Numal is dead. I have to like, I have to run back, set up my camera, get my tripod and everything super quick, and then bring it back. But I was like, I was very much rushed, and it was not my fault. That's all I'll say about that. Anyway. I didn't crash out. I keep my cool on set. You know how it goes. Anyway, by this point, my feet are killing me because I'm usually sitting down during stream and I haven't worn these boots in ages and they're kind of old. And as I speak to you now, my feet are just covered in blisters. It's horrible. Like my feet did not survive this day yesterday. It was horrible. Anyway, my body's also just wrecked because the camera's heavy. You know how it goes. Anyway, the ceremony is like super, super short. Like way shorter than the other wedding that I shot. It's like the celebrant literally just said what she legally needed to say and nothing else. Like the celebrant usually like tells a little story about how they met and all this kind of stuff at a wedding. But the celebrant just like, marriage is like literally marriage is like the kind of definition thing that you do. Like, what are you doing? Whoops. Okay, I accidentally did that. I left during the Google Pixel thing. You have missed a bit of it. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, what's next? Oh, okay. So, obviously I did this because it was not a favor for a coworker, but you know, a coworker hired me. But obviously that means that a lot of people that are there are people that I used to work with. So there's a lot of people there that I recognize. Including there's actually, it's crazy. 2 of the people that were there were people that I actively disliked quite a lot. And I honestly half quit because of them. No, not everyone. There was obviously some nice coworkers that was nice to be like hello again. But come on, give me the Valor Knight. What are we doing? All right. Sorry, I get distracted by Pokemon. I know it's the game I'm playing, but still. Anyway, because we get a little bit of a break after the ceremony, so we can sit down. We have a drink. I get a Aperol Spritz. It's like I can drink a little bit on the job. We're not driving away for a little while. Anyway, one of my old coworkers that I do not like comes up to me. Now, me and George look somewhat similar. And since I've left my job as a flight attendant, I've put on a little bit of weight. Not a huge amount. I'm just like, you know, I'm not as fit as I used to be when I was a flight attendant. You know what I mean? So, this coworker, this is so him to say this. He walks up to us and he like says hello. And the first thing he says after saying hello is he points at me and he says, before Ozempic, and he points to George and says, after Ozempic. Can you fucking believe the gall? Can you believe the fucking gall on this man? Holy shit! How did you not crash out? Because it's so, like, it's so him. You know what I mean? It's so fucking him to say that. But anyway, it's just like, get it. Like, especially it's like, I haven't seen you in like 10 months. I was the before. He pointed at me and then he pointed at George. Anyway. And then he's like, oh, I'll buy you guys a drink. I mean, well, I'll get you guys a drink because the drinks were free. It was an open bar. And we're like, oh yeah, thank you. And he says, I can get you anything. If you ever need anything, just ask me. I have power here. And I was like, okay, classic. I'll call him. What can I call him? I'll call him Baz. His name isn't Baz, but I need to call him something. So this is Baz. Now I'll continue with the Baz story. So when Baz gets back with our drinks, he says, I got them to put extra in. He's trying to get us fucking drunk. We're in the job. And he gets us these ultra strong drinks with like double shots. It's like, brother, we're working here. But it's like, I'm okay to drink alcohol. It's fine. Maybe it's good for me because my feet are in a lot of pain. My body's in a lot of pain. Maybe getting a little bit drunk is going to be good for me at the end of the day. So anyway, I take and I drink it. It's fine. Anyway. To continue with the Baz story, later on, we're kind of like sitting there waiting again for like the next thing when we have a little bit of a break and sit down. Oh, fuck. So for context, Baz is brown. He's I think he's from like, I actually have no idea where he's from. Like maybe like, I want to say no, somewhere in Africa. I honestly have no idea, but he's Australian. He's Australian. It's like somewhere in Africa, I think, is where his family's from. I don't know. This is important context. I wouldn't usually bring this up, but this is actually important context. He comes up to me, and he says, so, Goragle, are you still into... And then he says the C slur referring to Asian people. And I'm confused as fuck. Because that's not ever been anything that I'm like been in quotation marks into. It's just because I told him I was learning Japanese at the time. And then I say, Baz, that's not something I've ever been into. I just was learning Japanese at the time. I tell him that. And then he says, oh, so what are you into now? And he literally, I'm not kidding. He says like probably like 6 different slurs in a row, half of which I've never heard before in my entire life, referring to different ethnicities. I was fucking dumbfounded. And then he was like, well, whatever you do, don't get with... And then he says another slur that I've never heard before. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. And he says, you know, Aboriginals. As in Aboriginal Australians. Like, this is literally the CEO of racism. And it's like, this is 10 times... Like, he's been, like, weirdly, like, racist before at work. This is 10 times worse than I've ever seen him, ever. It was crazy. And he gets away with it because everyone likes him because they're like, oh, he's so funny. Anyway, and I'm like, I just don't know what to say. Then he turns to George and he says, so have you two fucked yet? And I'm like, he's straight, he has a girlfriend. And he says, does that matter? And it's just like, why are you talking to me like this? Why is this the way that you're talking to me? Anyway, and then he's like, hey, when you get me on video, make sure you make me look really good. And do you see that woman over there in the pink dress? And he like points to this random woman in a pink dress. And he says, make sure if you get footage of her, make her look like a dog. Because she pushed in front of me at the bar and said, no, he pushed in front of her at the bar. And then she said, you people need to learn how to wait, is what he told me. I don't know if he was telling the truth or not. But he said that happened and then said make her look like a dog in the footage. So I don't know if she was being racist to him or if that wasn't true. I don't know what is going on anymore. All I know is that I met the CEO of racism. I met the CEO of saying the worst possible things at all time. I didn't even meet him. I've known him for ages. But he's always been a problem. When I was in my ground school, he made one of the students in my class cry because he was so mean to him. Anyway, it was just like, it's crazy how it was just an insane, like, I thought I've heard every slur. I genuinely thought I had. And then I asked George, I was like, have you heard that slur before? And George was like, yeah, I've heard that. I was like, where, I guess I'm just hanging around with the wrong people for me to hear all the possible slurs that are, that you can say about people, I guess. Maybe maybe I'm the problem. Anyway, absolutely crazy guy. It was fucked up that even happened. Anyway, back to the wedding. That's the bad section of the story. Anyway, as dinner is being served, it's like people do speeches and stuff like that. You know, all the wedding stuff. But earlier in the day, when we were still with the bride getting ready, everyone was served pizza, and me and George specifically, and the photographer, missed out on eating any of the pizza. Which is very sad, so we were quite hungry. And then when dinner was being served, turns out we weren't allowed to have dinner until everyone else had been served dinner. Now, at this point in the day, my feet were hurting, my arms were tired, I was like dying, and I still hadn't eaten anything. And eventually everyone gets served dinner, and everyone's been served at 8 o'clock. So I'm hungry as hell. I haven't eaten lunch. I had a banana for breakfast. I'm starving at this point. And literally, we go around the back. We manage to get our dinner finally. We're like starving. As soon as we go back around, sit at a table, begin to eat, the MC comes up to us and says, hey, we're starting the speeches now. So we have to stop eating, grab our cameras, and go back to work. We got like 3 bites of chicken. Like, genuinely so fucked up. That should not be allowed. There shouldn't be. Anyway, as we're leaving at the end of the day, eventually we get to go back, finish our dinner. At this point, it's like 8:30, maybe even 8:45. I don't remember. I was so hungry. We pack up, you know, there's all the first dance and everything. It's a tiring day. We've been there for hours. As we're leaving at about like 9:45, we go back around to the kitchen, and I ask one of the people in the kitchen, hey, is there any leftover pizzas? And they say, yeah, we've got like heaps of boxes here. Do you want some? So no joke, we take 3 boxes of pizzas back home again. So I've got a box and a half of pizza in my fridge that we took from the wedding. I think I at least deserve that. It's good. It's Hawaiian. I love some pineapple on pizza. It's good. Now, guys, I want you guys' thoughts on this. So we were super, super hungry. We'd eaten a little bit of food, and actually, this was after we ate. We came back and we were still kind of hungry because we still only got some food. It was still kind of hungry. We go back to film like the final speeches and like the dance and stuff, and we see on like the tables, because everyone was served dessert, and this dessert was this delicious looking cake, and I think cannelloni. Is that the one where it's like the kind of like pastry tube with like custard cream inside and stuff like that? Because this is an Italian family. One side of the family's Italian, so I'm guessing it's like Italian desserts kind of thing. Cannoli, that's the one. Holy cannoli. And basically we're looking at the table. Now, obviously the bride has not eaten her dessert. In fact, almost all the bridesmaids, none of them have eaten their dessert. And we're looking at it, and it's like, how much of a faux pas would it be to just like grab a cannoli from the bride's table? Like what could they do? Like, they're not gonna eat it. It's probably gonna get thrown in the trash, but it is just sitting like at the bride's table. You know what I mean? Not in front of everyone's face. I guess, yeah, what we gotta do is like do a kind of like Now You See Me magician's heist kind of thing where we where you try and like secretly do like a little heist to like get the cannoli off the table. Where the fuck did the deli bird go? Get the crew back together for one last job? Exactly. How did that not work? The cannoli heist, exactly. But the thing is, we really wanted it. Why are we not allowed it if we really want it? Huh? Answer me this. But yeah, we should have stolen off the table, but I was like, that's too big of a faux pas, I think. I think they wouldn't be happy if we did that. What is happening here? Okay, what level is this a bomber snow? Hold on. 44. Surely that's fine. We can catch this guy. But yeah, in any case, yeah, we took 4 pizzas. I come home. I'm literally wrecked as fuck. I couldn't sleep last night because my arms hurt so much. I felt like I had like a fever dream. You know when you feel like you're kind of awake, but you also don't really feel awake at all? Like you're sleeping, but you're like in the middle. I don't know, you just feel crazy. And your brain just makes up random things. I slept so bad. How did that not catch you? That should have been perfect. But yeah, so hopefully I sleep a little... Oh, Ice Beam. I needed to get that. Hopefully I sleep a little better next time. It was a 12-hour day, basically, from like leaving the... Actually, from leaving the house to getting home, it was like a 13-hour day. But yeah, just a pretty fucked time overall, I would say. And I'm very happy it's over. I still need to edit all the footage. So I guess it's not over. But I was talking to George about this. It's like, even if we suck at our jobs massively, no one will know until I send them the video. You know what I mean? It's like, no one's looking at what we're doing. We're just there. So like, you can't really fuck up on the day. You only face the consequences for it later. So it's chill. At least I don't have to deal with Baz anymore. I'm probably never going to see Baz again for the rest of my life. Like, this wedding was my last attachment to this job, to being a flight attendant. And exactly, for $1,500, they'll take what they get. You know what I mean? They're not going to get anybody for cheaper than me. And my footage is obviously still very good, because I have a nice camera. For anyone who knows cameras, I have a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera, 4K. I was using a Sigma lens. It was pretty good. I mean, for the ceremony, I was using like a basic Canon telephoto, but I can't remember what the Sigma lens is called. It's like the good one that people use. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera. It's a banger. Oh, I have to defeat you. Sigma lens means good. I mean, yeah, it's better than a beta lens. Let me have a look. What's the fucking lens? Sigma. What is like the big one that I have? In any case, it was like an $800 lens anyway. I don't know. It was one of them. And it was good. I used to do like 50 photo shoots when I was broke as fuck. I should have charged more. I mean, yeah, people undervalue themselves a lot and people take advantage of that. Happens a lot. You know what I mean? Like, even $1,500 was undervaluing myself, but sometimes you can do tactical underevaluation because if you charge less, then people expect less. Well, they may not expect less, but it means that it's like, well, you should have paid for extra. Do you plan to use the camera for anything else in the near future? Well, I want to do more Goragle projects that are more cinematic. It's just difficult. I think. Okay, to be fair though, I mean, once I finish editing this wedding and once we move next week, because I am moving next week, which is scary as fuck. Like, I think this wedding, this is weird to say, because like it shouldn't be, but it kind of felt like this wedding was like weighing over me the last like year, where I was like, that's coming up, that's coming up, that's coming up. But now it's kind of like, well, it's kind of done now. You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like I'm actually free from my job for real now. And once I've edited it and sent that through, hopefully the footage is all good and the sound is all good, fingers crossed. And then once I've moved, it's like, man, like actual, like the next Goragle era can begin. You know what I mean? You said the old boot's gonna have a role in the story? Well, I said that. I told you guys. I was like, my feet covered in blisters because I should have worn thicker socks. I was walking around so much. These boots were not good for my feet. But yeah, I'm excited for when my brain will have stopped stressing about the wedding. And it actually is like, oh, I have no obligations at all for the next era of Goragle. You know what I mean? Like, I can do anything I want. And, because once we move, I'll be paying rent. But it's like, no more rent inspections. Because I'll be living in Jaywalker's house. I'm going to have a bigger office. Like, guys, everything's going to change. I'm telling you, things are looking up. The Goragleverse is looking up, people. And anything's possible. Basically, 2025 was like a huge year. There's even a chance if my first application goes through for partner that I get partner this year, which is going to be fucking crazy. Because, you know, I started streaming in September of last year, but like 2025 was my first full year of streaming, and if I get partner like this year, that'll be like fucking crazy. There's something to drink. Here's a water. All you need to do is stream Noita. Well, yeah, there's Noita. I mean, even my last, what's it called? Lobotomy Corporation stream was at 75 viewers. So it's not even just Noita. And I think once I post a Lobotomy Corporation video, I'll probably get some Project Moon people coming in as well. You're lucky as fuck to get this big this fast. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I think, listen, obviously all I have is my own perspective. But I think people don't post on YouTube enough. People who want to be streamers. Like, the only reason I'm this big is because of YouTube. And my videos doing well, right? But it's like, I think people don't play the YouTube game. They play the streaming game. But then they don't, they kind of half-ass YouTube, you know what I mean? And that's where you find all your, that's where you find people. So it's like, you see a lot of people with like my kind of Twitch following, but they've been streaming for like 5 years, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And then it's like, you go to, it's crazy how it's like that. You'll see a streamer and they have like 10,000 followers and they have like 100 viewers and they're doing really well. And then they're like, you go to their YouTube link and their last video they posted was 5 months ago and they have 300 subscribers. You know what I mean? It's like, you kind of have to play the YouTube game, and that means like maybe a little bit clickbaity thumbnail title. You know, like, you have to market your videos if you want to become a big streamer. You have to market your YouTube videos like nobody knows who you are. Like, there's a reason that like my cooking video, for example, doesn't do big numbers because no one knows who I am. Whereas people know what Subnautica is and they'll click on a Subnautica video, you know what I mean? Fuck you. But yeah, I think not enough people are playing that game. And even if they become a big streamer, it's like, it is weird to me that it's like, I see a lot of like partner streamers, big streamers on Twitch who like I've never really heard of before. And they're like huge on Twitch, and then you look at their YouTube and it's like, yeah, like 800 subscribers, maybe like even like 3,000 or something like that. Like, I have a lot of YouTube subscribers, which is weird to me. It's like, because I love, listen, if I'm doing better than somebody, there's nothing I love more than comparing myself to them. I'm a freak like that. I'm a self-obsessed loser. And you shouldn't emulate my behavior. But man, I love comparing myself to others, especially when I can be like, well, I'm better than you. No, it's not I'm better than you. It's more of like a bigger number better. No, okay, bigger number better person. No, what I'm saying is, I think the reason I'm growing so quickly is because of YouTube. Good morning, Gregor. Went out this morning, emulated your behaviors. No. Are you okay? You didn't shoot a wedding this morning, did you? Be honest, Hobo Harry made you. That is true. I mean, I said this in my year in review that I owe a lot of my viewership during the flop era to Hobo Harry and Windet. I mean, I also think it boosted my follower count, especially the Windy raids. It's the follower count a lot. But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, basically, if you wanna get into content creation, you actually do have to put in the work and make content. And I think that consistent content, even if the content is like kind of mid, as long as you're playing the game and trying to actually do thumbnails and titles that people will click on, and not just like, me and my friend played Balatro, and then it's like a picture of your VTuber. And it's like, no one's gonna click on that. You know what I mean? But like, even just clickbait slightly and be like, I tried the craziest Balatro build. I don't know. Balatro isn't gonna get you any viewers, but you know what I mean. And then you put out a video like that every single week. And then like, you're gonna find at least some people that will care. You know what I mean? You can't, like, if you only stream, you're gonna get viewership very, very slowly. But I don't know. I've only ever lived my experience. But yeah, I mean, it seems like an obvious thing to say, but a lot of people don't do it. To be a content creator, you have to create content. And also, the other side of that is, to be a content creator, you have to create content. But to be a successful content creator, you have to make good content. Because then you have people who will just like make a video. Well, no, what they'll do is they'll be like, I really want to be a content creator. And then they stream for 3 hours, you know, 4 days a week. And they've like 1 viewer, so they don't talk during the entire stream. And they're like, I'm just waiting for someone to type in chat so I can respond to them. And it's like, no. Incorrect. Why? If anyone did click onto the stream, why would they watch you? Give them one good reason to watch you. Because at the moment, you're just sitting there waiting for the viewers to come to you, which is never going to happen. I know who you're talking about. So yapping is good. It's good to yap. But it's also, if you want to actually like hobby, like literally streaming as a hobby is like, you can do whatever you want. But if you're trying to become a successful content creator, then it's like a different ballpark, right? Where it's like, you have to make good content in the sense that if you have to stream for YouTube is what I'm saying. No one's going to watch your streams, so make them really entertaining so that you can edit them into a video. Because if you're not entertaining, why would you edit it into a video? What the fuck are you editing? You know what I mean? Thank you for the hydrate, Roki. But yeah, in any case, one of the reasons, because I was talking about, I told all the wedding story, but one of the reasons that I kind of like shifted into doing like YouTube and stuff is I saw my career path if I was successful, and I didn't like what I saw. But I was like, oh, cool. I'll get to go to a set, work with a lot of people that I may or may not like, which is maybe a bad way to think about it. Work with a lot of people that I may or may not like, doing a high-stress job to make Red Dog 3 set in the Australian outback about a good-for-nothing kid who makes a friend with a dog. And it's like, why the fuck would I ever want that? And it's like, I don't want to work in an industry being stressed for 30 years just so I can be the lead cinematographer on Red Dog the Movie 3. Because that's all the opportunity that you have in Australia. And to be honest, I wouldn't be successful in America because you have to have Jeff Bezos as your dad. It'll be a hit success? Yeah, probably. I don't care about how successful the movie is. Do I like the movie? Like, I want to make something that I'm proud of. That's why if I'm ever going to get back into like I guess screen production, my dream would be to be as a writer. Like, I actually enjoy the writing process. I like making stories. Even though writing can be stressful, I've written like a feature film script before. It's just like, I way more care about the creativity of it than the technicality of it. Maybe I'm stupid because I am just kind of also like bad at learning a lot of technical stuff. And it's like, I tried a lot with the like camera stuff and like I have basic camera knowledge, but I'm still not like a genius. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It was one of the reasons that I was like kind of glad that this took off, because I just don't see myself being happy in a film career, at least from what I can see. You know what I mean? Also, I think I'm just antisocial. Anyway, I'm bad at talking to people and collaborating with people, I think. I think because I care too much. It's weird because I think I'm a very hypercritical person, but most of the time I'm not hypercritical towards people. You know what I mean? It's like I would never... I'm much more of a talk behind someone's back guy. If you're not a genius, immediately you should always give up. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's word for word what I said. I love film more than I love camera is a good way to put it. Like, I think I learned a lot about cameras. I like shooting stuff. In fact, I feel very, very proud when I shoot something that is good. Like, I shot a music video last year, and I was so, so proud of it. It was really, really cool. But also, I kind of, like, I had some people helping me out, but for the most part, like, it was just kind of me shooting it. And it came out really good, and I loved that process. That was great. Like, I don't think I'm built for big film work. But to be fair, I think a lot of it does come down to finding the right crew. Ocean's 11, George Clooney. Ah, I see what you've done to me. When can we make more music videos? Well, it's like, I want to make a music video for Goragle next year, and it will happen. I've been planning on it for so long, and every time I try and record the music, like the song that I want to record, every single time I make like a demo or something, I'm like, this sounds bad. And then I'm like, I can't do anything with this, actually. Oh my god, really? No, we had it! The band is on board. I know, I need a good demo. I don't have a good demo. But yeah, I'd love to, because as someone who wants to be creative, I don't want all of my video, even though obviously I love playing video games and doing playthroughs, and like I like the way that I play through games, and I think it's entertaining for others, and people like watching it. Damn it. I must have to do something here. I want to make other stuff too. And not as in like I don't want to do Goragle forever. I mean like I want to do like more just weird streams and creative stuff that may or may not work out. I just need to start putting more effort into it. You know what I mean? You ever learn how to mix and master music properly? I'm not good at mixing and mastering. In fact, I don't do it at all. I'm much more of a composer than anything else. He hates the Goragle community. No, I want to do stuff as Goragle, but I want it to be like cool and special. Like cool music videos and stuff like that, you know? There we go. Beautiful. Borg, I'm coming for your job. Go for it. Do whatever you want. Can I sometimes borrow your music tracks and give it a poke to see how it turns out? For mixing and mastering? I mean, sure, Yappity. The thing is, I've never really recorded, like, vocal tracks. Well, that's not true. When I was auditioning for Hollow Stars, I recorded a lot of... Do I have the water monkey? I recorded a lot of me singing anime songs. So there's a lot of tracks of me singing different anime songs out there. That I was going to use as an audition. And then, yeah, I just ended up doing that original track. What's it like playing Goragle the character? Well, it's interesting because, like, I think as a streamer, I'm both acting and being myself. It's a heightened version of myself. You know what I mean? Whereas, like, you kind of just got to lock in to flicking the entertainment switch in your brain. Well, now it comes naturally whenever I start stream. But sometimes I get self-conscious in the sense that, like, sometimes I do actually realize I'm just sitting by myself alone in a room. And that can sometimes affect me and be like, oh shit, I'm just sitting by myself alone in a room just talking. But then it's like, well, you guys are here. So it is good having chatters. I guess it makes sense why people are silent during streams sometimes. Because it's like, yeah, this shit's embarrassing. These talks made me want to learn more about video and audio editing. I mean, video and audio editing is easy. You just get DaVinci, it's free. You do have to have footage to edit. I don't know. I don't know. You just gotta do it, I guess. Where's this? Oh, it's probably at night time. It's probably when the stump is active. I'm here physically. Watch out. I will. I'll be very afraid. Oh. It's true. Defined goals do help with motivation. Although, to be fair, I didn't really have defined goals for Goragle. Actually, no, that's not true. I did. My goals when I started Goragle, I guess my first goal was stream for 3 months so I can audition for Hollow Stars again. But then when I started actually streaming, my goal then turned into make enough money to live off, which I'm now starting to hit. So now I need to find a new goal, I guess. Well, it's interesting because when Retro said, I reckon you'll hit 100,000 subscribers in the next year of Goragle. I don't think that's true. Like, look at like About Oliver. About Oliver has 100,000 subscribers. Although, to be fair, About Oliver does upload, like, it's like unedited VODs, right? Who? It's another streamer YouTuber who does blind playthroughs of games. You can hit 20k? Well, yeah, I'm already at 17k. Like, fuck, if I have one more successful video, I could hit 20k by the end of January. $50k. Yeah, I think I can definitely hit 50. Like 50k feels like a viable for next year. I reckon I could hit 50k subscribers on YouTube. Because I'm almost really close to 3,000 on Twitch. Which is kind of crazy. I don't think Retro is wrong. Subscribers go exponentially, not linearly. I guess that's true. I guess that is true. Making a clips channel helps a lot. It's true. Well, now that I'm getting the money from my VOD channel and it's like actually really good, it does kind of make me want to make a clips channel, but it's just more work, you know? A creative goal is also good. It's true. Well, I want to make a music video. That's one creative goal. I guess it's hard because it's like I don't have any other specific ideas. Well, I have specific ideas, just none that I'm like, I need to do this. More like this could be a fun idea, you know what I mean? Also, it's interesting because I do think, obviously the sock puppet is really good branding. And it's weird talking about it so businessly, but it's good branding, but it's bad for like general audience, I think. Like most people who watch streams will see a PNG sock puppet and be like, this is lame, and click off. But maybe that's good. Maybe that's a filter. You know what I mean? Maybe it's filtering people out who wouldn't enjoy the streams anyway. It's the best filter. It's true. And I mean, to be fair, it's like, hello Andy, the sock puppet is not lame. I mean, it's kind of lame, but like in a funny way, you know what I mean? Hold on, where was that place with the stump? I reckon the stump should be here at night now. Yeah, there we go. Where's the quick ball? There it is. Dance up your mind. Reckon I can get the Alpha Trevenant? Not if he's like looking directly at me, I don't think. Okay, let's just run around this way. Oh, hold on, hold. God damn it. Okay, I give up. I give up. I give up. Shiny hunt the Alpha Trevenant. I should do more shiny hunting, shouldn't I? The stream would have been the same without the Pokemon background. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't play Pokemon to play Pokemon. I play Pokemon... so I have like something to do with my hands while I'm just talking about stuff. Just go to bed? No worries. Good night, Zach. Like, I think, guys, I'm probably going to find another just chatting game. Like, Pokemon is good, but I really just don't particularly enjoy it a whole lot. Like, I'd prefer... Like, Blueprints was perfect because I was super locked in and playing all the time. But then there'll be huge chunks where like I'm just trying to like build rooms or walking around or whatever. So I can just yap during those. It probably, honestly, if I set up the Minecraft server, I think playing on the Minecraft server would become the new just chatting. You know what I mean? I'm not changing game now. But I want to set up the Goragle community server as well. Death Stranding 2. No, I think I want to play that on my own. Even though I haven't played it yet, I do need to. Mr. Moth, thank you for the hydrate. What are you still doing awake? I could play more Fantasy Life I as well. If I don't get... Listen, if I don't get the... if I don't get the Minecraft server set up by the, like, next... Like, next week, I probably won't have a Just Chatting stream. I need to set up my actual next schedule as well. Because I'm going to be doing a few less streams because we're moving on the... I guess we're moving on the Sunday. But I still got to like put stuff in boxes and stuff like that. And I got to edit some videos together. Whoa! Mr. Moth has gifted a tier 2 sub to Mrs. Moth. You're so kind to your wife. Give me Minecraft 7 now. I need to. If anyone knows, like, literally, if anyone has any experience with setting up a Minecraft server with literally the only thing I want. I don't want any mods. All I want is proximity chat. That's all I care about, okay? Brother, I literally did it. No, you don't understand. Okay, if anyone has any experience setting up a good, solid, actually, like, strong connection, like 100-person, maybe even more than 100 if we could, with only proximity chat. You didn't literally do it, Rat Baby. You don't understand what I'm asking for. I think. I am just talking shit for no reason. Well, look, message me anyway. Tell me how you did it. I can research it. Raymond in boxes is going to be us. Okay, that's an Animal Crossing reference. What is that referring to right now? More than 100 people is overshooting a bit. I guess that's true. I guess that's true. I've actually done this a lot. A lot of it depends on if you want to host it yourself or get a server host. I need to get a server host. If I host it myself, it's going to have Australian latency when most of the people that are going to be playing are in America. What was I going to say? Because, yeah, the other thing is I'd need it to be good for Americans to play on. Proximity voice chat. If I did 100 people, would I do like server applications? And then it's like the 100 people that I... Because it would be for content, you know what I mean? Like I'd probably do like a few streams in there. And a lot of it would be like exploring what you guys have built and stuff like that. We're not doing furry skins, Droshevsky. I mean, anyone can do any Minecraft skin they want. You said you were going to put stuff in boxes and reminded me of when people went crazy. Yeah. Oh, because we're moving out. We're going to be Raymond in boxes. Beep, beep, beep. Poo-da-poo. How much do I have to pay to be guaranteed? Well, for one, you're probably already guaranteed, Kimmy. And for two, you've already paid enough. And for three, a gifted sub. I shouldn't joke, because it's like, I know you're going to gift a sub. But I do it as like a funny... No, I should. Now I'm waiting. Now it's like that's the problem. I make a joke, but it's like, yeah, see what I mean? See what I mean? I shouldn't. I joke because I know you're going to do it, and it will give me money. And then it's like, well, am I a bad person, or is this just you forced Kimmy? I guess that's true. I did not force Kimmy. I joke about it, but I did not force it. It's the last day they're on sale. It's okay. I've still got some extra sale tokens I can use for some streams. I do recommend a few basic mods. You can retro. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 6 months. Thank you. I appreciate it. Have you given any more thought to the charity stream? Not yet. I've been busy with the wedding. Is that why subs are discounted only 24-hour? Yes. I activated one of my things, but they run out at the end of the year, I think. But yeah, if anyone has any experience running a Minecraft server and you want to let me know anything, or you know anything good, or you know what mods I should get, or anything like that, just like DM me on Discord. On topic of subs, Goragle, I have a question about LobCorp. Go, hit me. And gift a sub to Geezer to get him in the game. Well, yes, because not contrary to popular belief, but I do play favorites all the time. And what can I say? Geezer is a friend of the channel, so I can do that. Yes, if you gift Geezer a sub, I will put Geezer in to LobCorp. Also, Queen Kimmy, thank you for the gifted sub. And Stormy, thank you for the gifted sub to Geezer. Incredible work. Fry, thank you for the gifted sub to Goragle 8. Everyone's favorite member of the chat. Haven't seen Goragle 8 for a while. They've been subbed for 4 months is crazy. Because they've never spoken in chat. They're probably an inactive account, to be honest. I'll be so happy if Goragle 8 shows up. We need to see Goragle 8. The ultimate lurker? Well, I don't think they've ever even lurked. They don't know who I am. They're not logged in. Like, they're not a real person. They would have come in if they've gotten this many gift subs by now. Also, I have the exact same name as them, so there's no way that they're just like randomly not seeing it. They're not logged in. They might be a bot. I don't know. They might not be real. Hello, Goomy. They're gloomy, never goomy. Maybe they died? It could be the account of somebody who's dead. It's true. That is a possibility. Good one, Rocknin. That's funny. Now, guys, I will say, I do have to say, I probably won't be streaming for too much longer. I know this is a shorter stream, but I really am pretty fucking wrecked. So it's not the longest stream today. I wanted to do the wedding story, but I'm pretty damn wrecked. So honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of just feeling it. I know it's a short stream, but I can feel my voice getting a little hoarse. And I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, guys. And I feel like I talked about a lot of the stuff that I wanted to talk about. So I'm happy. Oh, I'm sorry, Schmuffle. Sorry, Schmuffle. That's my bad. You've come at a bad time. But yeah, I'm tired. I want to lie down. I was considering not even scheduling a stream for today because it was right after the wedding, but I wanted to yap for at least a little bit. Let's jump back, shall we? Thank you for watching. Sorry that it was such a short stream. I appreciate all the support and gifted subs as well, guys. You guys gifted a lot today, and I do appreciate it. It helps me keep going. Thank you for the hydrate, Geezer. But yeah, I'm tired as hell. Thank you, Stormy, for the stretch. But I hope you all enjoyed the yap. I hope you enjoyed the wedding anecdotes. I do my best. But yeah, main thing is, wedding was funny. The future looks bright. We just gotta get to the future first. You know what I mean? Future is bright. We just have to get to the end of the tunnel. The CEO of racism guy is pretty crazy. It's true. I wish I wasn't so tired at the time, because then I could remember all the slurs. But I can't remember any of them. Maybe that's good for me. Maybe that's a good thing. We're gonna raid Cassette Quest. I don't know how much longer he's gonna be streaming for, but we're gonna raid him. He's a friend of the channel. /raid Cassette Quest. And I'll see you all. I need to put out a schedule. I'll probably put that out probably within the next hour. And I'm probably going to be playing more Noita tomorrow. Yappity complaining incoming. There we go. And I'll see you all then. Very exciting. All right, everybody. Thank you for sticking with me for this little short stream. I'll see you all tomorrow. Schedule coming soon. Also, new video coming soon. New Noita video. Also, my Chances Nut video is actually doing really well. I'm pretty happy about it. I'm going to rest up. I'm going to eat some reheated Hawaiian pizza that I stole from the wedding. It's a good day. It's a good day. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you all tomorrow or later. Goodbye. Also, if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. Also, if you haven't followed the YouTube channel, there's the YouTube channel. Also, I do have a VOD channel if you want to watch VODs. They're good. Goodbye.